welcome to Makes. Today I'm going to be turning these old bits of wood into these floating shelves. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is to select your wood. I've gone for some scrap pieces of 3x2 here. I've measured the length of the shelf and I'm just sawing them up on the mitre saw here. The next thing is to find out which is the prettiest side, and it's going to be facing outwards, grain wise that is, and select those. Here I'm just applying some liquid nails. You could use wood glue or whatever you've got to hand. What's nice about this is it dries very quickly. So we're just going to position the two pieces together, wipe off any excess before clamping. Just a quick tip here, if you put a little screw in the nozzle of your glue or silicone, it just stops it from drying up, and the next time you come to use it you can just unscrew it. So we're just going to clamp these together. Usual rule of thumb, more clamps the better. So once that's dried, we're just going to sand the pieces down, round the edges off. You could do this with sandpaper, but obviously it's much quicker with a power sander. Moving on to the wall, you just want to measure where you're going to mount these shelves, and using a spirit level draw some horizontal lines. Then I've measured in from the wall where I'm going to put the brackets. With the brackets, you want to line them up with the marks you made, and you're just going to put little marks in where you're going to drill the holes. I've used a piece of masking tape here on the drill bit, that way it tells me how deep to go for the screw holes. If you put the wall plugs in now, give them a quick tap and make them flush to the wall. Then you can screw in your brackets. And then tighten them all up at the end, make sure that they're all firm. Then we want to mark up where the holes need to be drilled on the shelves. Using the set square, we can transpose those marks onto the sides and find the centre point. So we're going to use that centre point to drill holes right for the brackets. It would be ideal to use the pillar drill here, but I've only got a hand drill. Then we want to give them a quick test to see if they actually fit on the wall. So the next job is to mark a cutout for the brackets. Here I'm using a Forstner bit to remove the bulk of the material. Then I'm going to tidy the hole up with a chisel. Now you could paint these, lacquer these, or use wood stain like I've done here, give it a darker appearance. A quick sand between coats to remove any harsh edges, and then hoover the work surface, that way you don't get any dust on your second coat. The only thing to do now is mount them on the wall. You can adjust the brackets to make sure they're perfectly level, which is quite good about this design, and then just decorate with whatever you're planning to put on the shelves. In my case, kitchen stuff. Well, I hope that's inspired you to make some of your own, or at least get started on a small DIY project like that. What's really great about this, it's super cheap, well practically free if you've got the wood lying around. I'll put a link to the brackets in the description below. Let us know what you think in the comments, subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon.